I don't have a ton. We spoke about a week ago, so it feels like. But it's been an exciting camp so far. We were down in Tampa last week and started getting some games going. Played a couple of USL teams and a couple of MLS teams so far, and we're excited. We have a Torneo de Dejas that we're excited about. That we have a tournament that we're having here. We play Saturday against Atlanta, and then the 14th we play against New York, both at Shell Energy Stadium. The Atlanta game's at 7 on the 14th. I think the line was Spread Some Love, 14th, right? Noon kickoff for that one, so you can bring your sweethearts a little bit early and watch that game. And then we're playing midweek in Dallas, so we're excited to see. It's a good group, and we're excited to see where this group can take us this season.
Any news with Arthur?
Yeah, Arthur unfortunately suffered an injury yesterday in our game against San Antonio. Right now we're still evaluating whether it's like weeks or maybe months, but I can't say it's not an ACL, but it is in the injury, so he'll be out for a little bit of time.
Pat, the addition of Matty out here, just getting a good look at him. What is he, for those that don't know his backstory, and what does he bring?
Yeah, he's a Polish international, but he's a vertical player, like a guy that likes to go into the opposing box. He's got a good shot from outside the box, can play a final pass. We call him a vertical 10. He's not the playmaker that you'd see maybe from Argentina, like that Messi guy that plays this game. But he's the type of guy that'll arrive in the box. The last season he had in our league, he scored 20 goals. And I think it's a pretty good indication what we expect of him.
On that note,
Sorry.
Go ahead.
On that note, I mean, him being a 10, I know you call him a vertical 10.
Yeah.
Is his role more of an attacker, score goals, or to distribute the ball?
No, he'll do both. He'll do both for us, but we expect him to get in the box, especially depending on what side he plays, especially when he plays on the left. You'll see him in the box more from Jack's service from the right. When he's on the right, he'll be one that gets put in behind from Griffin or from Guilherme coming inside or Jack from behind. So it'll be interesting to see how he adapts, and I think that's what we're trying to figure out here with Ben. That's his job, but he's an attacking player, which is a really nice piece.
When it comes to chemistry, when you add a piece like this, I guess it could be slow, it could be quick.
I think when we look at some of the players we bring in, like Guilherme, it's the first time he's come to this league. Augustin Bozat, first time he's been in this league. But you bring a guy back who's had success in the league, it tends to translate pretty well. That's the history of the league. So we think he'll adapt pretty quickly. Guilherme, fortunately, has been here about a week longer, and you can see he's adapting. So I don't think Matty will have a tough time adapting to our league or to our system. The big one will just be how do we all gel together. It's a lot of new players, but it's an exciting problem to have.
All right, Pat, how excited are you for this season? As you said, a lot of new players and exciting players as well.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think we took our lumps last year. We sold some players, and how our league works is that generates some revenue to be able to go spend. Last year, I think we had the third least amount of salary cap room, essentially, is the easy way to explain it. This year, we have the third most. So actually, we had dead last. So we have third most this year. So we're in a really good position to bring in a lot of talented players. So I'm excited. We shored up the defense with Lucas Halter. I think, and then everyone knows Hector Herrera. Being able to get him on the roster has been fantastic for us. So we're really happy with the group we have.
If I could piggyback on that, do you think, because looking at the roster, it seems to have a lot of leadership players who have won championship and played at the highest level. Do you think such qualities in the locker room will be able to guide and navigate younger players and help the team through tough moments? Yeah,
I mean, the argument I think would say, I think last year we swung really young, and this year the pendulum's kind of swung all the way to the other side. We don't have a lot of young players. You have Jack McGlynn and Lawrence Anali, and that right now that's really our youngest guys. Maybe Felipe Andrade, you could put him in the young player, though he's 24 now. So you're hoping those guys can help push them to the next level. Both those players are very talented, and we're still looking for them to break through and become elite players in our league, with the hope of these guys who have been captains and have won trophies, that they'll be able to push these guys farther, and these guys can have successful careers here in our club.
If I'm not mistaken, Felipe Andrade didn't play a game in Florida. Is there any update on that?
Yeah, Felipe Andrade had a quad injury, muscle injury. He's getting close to coming back. He's probably still another week out from joining the group, but he'll be back, and we miss him a bit. He's a bit younger, as I mentioned, but he's a great athletic profile, and it'll be nice to get him back on the field.
I know you said it's Ben Olsen's job to put out a lineup, but
it's not mine. That's for sure. That's not mine.
How much of a headache has it been? A good headache been to have all these high caliber players?
Yeah, I mean, you'll have to ask him. But he's certainly got some, one of the points I think you're making, Sam, is that he's got some personalities in the locker room. He'll have to manage those. That'll probably be his toughest job. How does he pick the right guys? How does he make them fit in? And then how do you keep everyone happy? When Hector Herrera is not a starter, it's a pretty deep team. So you'll have to figure out ways to keep these guys happy. But, I think Ben, in our league, in our world, he's probably one of the best in the business at managing personality. So I don't have any doubt he'll have a successful season for us.
Not right now, but maybe a couple of weeks ago, were you at all tempted by James being available?
I'm sorry, say it again?
Not right now, but...
Oh, yeah, yes.
James was
Yeah,
available.
yes, he was available. James Rodriguez, Colombian international. And I think Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken, is the last article I saw, taking a look at him. I think for us in the group that we've assembled, we're really happy with the guys that we went out of the way to bring into this team. We're very fortunate with our owner, Ted Siegel, that he gives us the resources to go attract these type of players, Matty Bogusz, Guilherme, Lucas Halter. So I really like our group. And I don't really want to talk about guys that aren't here and can't help us.
On that note, though, Pat, why not go after James Rodriguez, who is a playmaker, can score? Also, you have a huge Colombian community here.
Yeah.
And what would it take for you guys to go after a guy like that?
Well, he's not that expensive, surprisingly. I think there's reasons why a lot of teams are not going after him. I don't think I want to go into detail on that one. No.
Pat, on that same topic with the signing of Mateus Bogusz, one of the largest signings in history, what does that say about the Dynamo and what the team is trying to do, or the organization?
Yeah, well, we're trying to win. No, we're trying to win. This is clearly a playoff team. I think we'll see how far it can go. I'm excited. I think this team's going to have a chance to do something special this year. Again, it'll be about us gelling and getting together and Ben doing a good job with his group, his technical staff, to make sure we're ticking on all cylinders. But it's a pretty talented team. So we're really pleased with the off season. I think now it's up to these guys to see how they can perform on the weekends.
Would you say that you guys are done for the season or for the window?
Close. We probably still have one more kind of play to make, and probably it would be like a left-sided player, left back or a left center back. We've been kind of experimenting how we play in the back, so there's a few players that we're targeting. I wouldn't say it'd be a major player, maybe a low-tam kind of level player.
Hey, Pat,
Yeah.
they say to whom much is given, much is expected.
Sorry, say it again?
To whom much is given.
How much is giving?
To whom much is given. And if you give someone much, you expect person to produce much.
Oh, you talking about like salaries?
No.
Oh.
It's a saying, it's a proverb.
Oh, okay.
Much expected.
Oh, okay,
So now
gotcha.
look at, I'm
Sorry.
finished. Now look at this team.
Yeah.
The front office have invested so much money in players and personnel. Any target for Ben Olsen?
Target for Ben Olsen? In terms of
This
what we're expecting?
Yes.
I think every year I say, well, we want to compete for trophies, and first and foremost, that's making the playoffs. I think this is a good team. This team is a playoff team. So I think we got a chance to do something a little more special than just make the playoffs, and that's what we're striving for. Great. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it.